girl Sofia, aka Sophie, back here on Sophia's Football Talk. Hope that every one of you guys are doing well. Oh my god. Oh my god. We are finally here with the here we go. Sofyan Amrabat to Man United. I mean, don't get it twisted. It's deadline day. This should have been wrapped up by June. The guy has wanted us since June, okay? He's rejected Liverpool, he's rejected Napoli, he's rejected, I think, Saudi teams as well. He's rejected bare teams, okay? The only reason why we're actually getting this wrapped up is because of his sheer determination to join Manchester United. That's that. But hey, I cannot wait to see him in the Man United shirt. Well, yeah, we have to talk about it. We have to talk about it. I'm just really like, it's been a madness the past few weeks, especially this week, especially today. I mean, there's still several hours left of the window, but time is flowing by very, very quickly. Before we talk about it and before we get the initial, information, because I just saw, you know, Fabrizio Romano tweeting, "Here we go." And then I already had, the layout, everything was ready to go. So I just was like, let's just go live. Okay. I'm free from work today. Why not go live? But hey, we are here. Make sure you give this video here a big thumbs up. And of course, also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are on the road to reach 1K subscribers. So let's make sure we can make that happen, shall we? Feel free to also join the SFT membership. Yes, big up to Ravi. So smash a like and subscribe. You know what to do, people. The original one and one of the best of you. Thank you. Also says Amrabat United is a great buy and option. The price, it makes sense. You're not definitely upgrading, getting Amrabat 100%. United always likes to keep things spicy. I've said this before. Once we get new owners in, the whole board gotta go. I'm sick and tired. Why did we have to stress? What are we doing here? What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? But let's see what the info here. Okay, so literally 12 minutes ago, Fabrizio Romano said Sofyan Amrabat to Manchester United. Here we go. Agreement in place. What was initially mentioned, I believe at least yesterday and earlier today, was a potential loan move. Since obviously, as things stand right now, we don't really look to be having that moolah, that dinero is essentially issue here. But you know what? As long as we get it done, that's all I want to focus on. And then he says, okay, he's on his way in order to undergo medical tests as new Man United player. After agreement reached, DLC between clubs, more to follow about details. Oh, okay, here's the detail 3 minutes ago. It says here, okay, loan deal on 10 million fee, plus buy clause for June 2024, worth 20 million plus 5 million add-ons. If manager wants Sofia to stay long term, he better, because I really believe in this guy. Okay, he recently had a birthday. He's 27 years old. Good age. Okay, adding a bit of some oomph to that midfield, some balance to that midfield, if I may add, of course, as well. So right now, as things stand, he is on his way, okay? And he's been pushing to make this deal happen. We know prior to this, he was, basically training by himself, not being added onto Fiorentina's team at all because he just wanted to go. Okay, he had 1 year left of his contract. He just wanted to leave. He's always been adamant on, I just want to go to Man United. Yesterday, I believe Fulham tried to put in like a cheeky, I'm not even going to say cheeky, it's a good bid, 30 million bid. I think Nottingham Forest, even the day before that, they actually did agree a deal with Fiorentina. But Amrabat, my guy, Sofyan, okay? It seems, very similar to Sofia. You know what I'm saying? Like, my name brother, my fellow African, okay? I believe he might be the first Moroccan, actually, at Man United. And, earlier today, we did see another transfer, which is the second goalkeeper, Altay Bayindir, who is former Fenerbahce goalkeeper and captain, first Turkish player to play for Man United. So, obviously I did a little video yesterday about Sergio Reguilon on loan from Spurs to Man United, with the option of terminating his contract in January, as it's just a temporary one. But I don't know. I want to hear your thoughts. Whatever team you support, I want to hear what are your thoughts about Amrabat. Of course, I would love to make this permanent, but you know what? Hey, most important thing, we got this done, and I genuinely believe that this is going to be a good signing for Man United. We had to get another DM, and I think a lot of people do have like a misperceived notion of the player that Amrabat really is. That they think, but is he too similar to a Casemiro? Is he really that good on the ball? Is he just a person that's just going to run around? No, y'all. Okay, I watched a lot of the games for Morocco in the World Cup last year, but I also watched a little bit of Fiorentina games as well, and especially that Conference League final. Although Fiorentina did lose that final to West Ham, he was the best player. Okay, with all due respect to Declan Rice, but my guy here, Sofyan Amrabat, was running rings around that West Ham midfield 100%. Okay, that guy was just, he was on it. So for me, wonderful addition. We know we got, of course, Mason Mount earlier. He's now injured, but I still don't know how that's gonna work out. Either way, it's an option. Another legs in, but Amrabat, that midfield consisting of Casemiro, Sofyan Amrabat, and Bruno Fernandes, and you also have Eriksen on the bench to come on if you need it. I still don't know what is going to happen with McTominay. He could leave, but also probably been reported that he most likely will be staying alongside Harry Maguire. Either way, it is what it is. Most important thing is that we got him over the line, but I am still upset about why we didn't get him way before. We could have had him with us during preseason, at least for the opening games. Hopefully, he'll be available for the Oslo game on Sunday. I will be doing a live match preview later with a special guest, Tony Claude TV, who is an Arsenal fan. So we're going to be talking about that game later. And also, I will be doing a transfer deadline day recap. So I'll be live for the last hour of the window to just react to the deals that have been made today. But also, if there's going to be any like last hour, last minute transfers happening as well. But I'm not gonna lie, I feel like, but I think I'm not gonna be completely, super calm until I actually see him wearing that Man United shirt. Okay, the promo pics, seeing like Man United posting on their socials saying like, okay, he signed, seal, delivers, I'm yours. I need to see that. But right now, just hearing the "here we go" for me, it's like, okay, yeah. Let me read some more of your comments. I'm just gonna see if there's any more else in terms of, probably would be, he probably is on his way, gonna be doing a medical and all of that. So, but I cannot wait to see him in a Man United shirt. Like, you need to, if it wasn't for him having that, just standing firm and be like, no, I just want Man United. I know they're doing a madness with taking too long, it's too much time to sign me, but I just want to go and play for Man United. I only want that dream to happen. If it wasn't for his, like I said, I have to state that again. I'm not going to give any credit to the club, to the board. No. It has to just be about him wanting to come, and Fiorentina wanted to make that happen. If he was like, you know what, let's say his representatives would have been like, you know what, Amrabat, we have Liverpool is interested, Napoli is interested. Like, just go to whoever has the best, what should I say? That might be the best for your career. But he was like, nah, I want to go. And I love that. if he can have that same determination outside of the pitch, but also on the pitch, I think he probably will become an instant fan favorite for me. A person that you're gonna like, does he not look good in this Man United kit? Come on. He looks good to me. I mean, call me. But either way, God, I cannot wait. I cannot wait, people. This is yeah. Ooh, by the way, Ten Hag, I believe he did have his, there are some quotes coming out from the press conference. I think I heard something about Regalon. Oh, hey, by the way, is in the squad as well for the Arsenal game. But like I said, everything for that Man United, Arsenal Man United game, we'll talk about that later. Let me respond to some of your comments. Amrabat is that player that gives big game performance. 100% he is. I mean, we saw how important he was for Morocco reaching their first semifinal. No African team has done that in the history of the World Cup before, right? Very much of a big figure in that. And it's still weird that no clubs, like even in January, he was available. Like there wasn't really any clubs going for him. I believe he was linked to Liverpool back then, but Liverpool can be sometimes cheapskates. Let's keep it 100. They'd be a bit like, I've said a couple of your questions here, Ravi. Big up to Abebe says, yes. Welcome, Amrabat United. I'm happy also now. I'm left to you, Todibo and Felix. I mean, João Felix, I believe, probably will be going to Chelsea. I mean, not Chelsea, what am I saying? Barcelona seems to be twerking for that Barcelona, but they be having struggles with even, registering players, so I have no idea. Okay, yes. So David Ornstein also reported Manchester United have reached an agreement with Fiorentina to sign Sofyan Amrabat. 27-year-old Morocco international midfielder will join Man United for Fiorentina on a season-long loan with option to buy. Ten Hag midfield target secured. This is the player that Ten Hag wanted, but we should have made this happen a long time ago. That's what makes me very much annoyed. But either way, you know what? Let's have the conversation more on that once the window is closed. We can then talk more about how we feel about the board. We already know, like, it's nothing new. It's sheer incompetency from the board. John Murto, Richard Arnold, and them, man, gotta go. They gotta go. Says Sofia, what's Amrabat's injuries record? I actually don't. I don't know, but I don't think he's had any. At least this past season, I haven't heard any injuries from Amrabat, so I definitely haven't heard anything. So we'll see. From Morocco, Amrabat cooked Brazil earlier this year in a friendly. Yep. Sofia, that midfield has a lot of top experience for sure, 100%. And I think sometimes a lot of people will be like, yeah, but would it be too defensive minded? Yo, we had blessed up to Yves Bissouma, by the way. I think he's a baller, but you had a Bissouma and is it Papasar, I believe, the youngster from Spurs, when we lost 2-0 at their ground in the second game. They were running rings around our midfield. Our midfield was being cooked. We get an Amrabat, it'll add that balance once again. Look at the Ilya says the problem is Amrabat didn't do preseason only to wait Man United. I get that. I think no. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm not completely. That is a good point. He probably didn't play any preseason games. He probably didn't do that. He trained, but I don't think he did any preseason games. Either way, I still need him. I'm just saying, you still need him. I mean, look at when Casemiro came in. When Casemiro started to get a bit more comfortable in the league, he was a baller. Okay. Crooner says Amrabat had a gentleman's agreement. Yes, it still exists with Ten Hag. The only people stressing were, as usual, the hysterical fan base. I mean, I've been very, very clear with, I never doubted that this was going to happen. I've been always saying, we will be getting Amrabat. 100% we will be getting Amrabat. Even though, like I said, our board is incompetent. They're doing a madness. I still believe that we will be getting Sofyan Amrabat, which is the case right now. But once again, we have to remember the key here is that he really wanted to come. If he was more like 50-50 or, not really 100% sure, but just, reevaluating his options, then that will be a bit different. Then you can have other clubs coming in and swooping in and doing a proper hijack, which has happened before, of course. But in this case, once again, I just love that we're actually getting a player that really wants to come here. Very clear. So I cannot wait to see him, getting the medical done, signing the papers, and we see that interview, and I cannot. Oh my god! How do you guys get it? It's not just like the World Cup hype and whatnot. I just generally think this is a good player. I really like the player, and it adds a bit of a pressure off from Casemiro as well. There's just been definitely a lot of people turning on him, and everybody's allowed to have their opinion, but there's been people, saying Casemiro is not good enough and whatnot. But either way, he'll help him out. It's not going to just be him sitting on the bench 100%. I think what I assume is going to happen is he'll probably be more of that six, I'm by the way referring to. And then you see Casemiro moving a bit more up the pitch. He'll be more of an 8. You have Bruno in that 10 role. And then, of course, you have the options with, like I said, Eriksen. And we'll see how it all will work, how Mason Mount will fit into the puzzle at the end of the day. We'll see. But right now, I'm just focusing on us having a balanced midfield, something that's way more equipped to go toe-to-toe with a lot of different teams. When you just had Casemiro, Mason Mount, and Bruno Fernandes, that's not exciting. That's not a balanced midfield at all. That's a midfield that's going to be definitely exposed, okay? Like we were when it comes to some of the other games. So when you're going to be playing the bigger teams, the better teams that has a very solid midfield, you're going to be hella exposed. So for me, I feel so much more calm now, but we still have to, of course, give him time. I mean, we don't know. Like it was stated earlier, like Ilya said, he hasn't really had like a full-on preseason with Fiorentina and whatnot. But either way, I think we'll just have to slowly integrate him, and we'll see how it kicks on. You never know. What if he suddenly becomes hella good at the beginning, or like with Casemiro, slowly you bring him in. But either way, options again is the key here for me, okay? Options in that midfield. We needed that. The core of that squad is now set for me. I would have, of course, loved to get even one more midfielder, but hey, we might need to wait for January. Hopefully, the owners will leave and we get Sheikh Yassim and the man coming in, spending the moolah, spending the dinero, coming in and getting new players in January. But at the most important thing, we got Amrabat. I do wonder, will we maybe also be getting a centre back? I know I was hearing maybe we might do something cheeky at the end with Todibo from Nice, but then again, we don't have the money, because if we had the money, we would have actually made this a permanent deal. So to your question, Bracy, why only loan, Sofia? You asked. We don't have the piece. I don't know what it is. It's FFP. To be honest, it's just, I think it's all bullocks. We have money. We actually sold a lot of also academy players as well. I believe, Voldemort most likely will be going to Lazio, is what I'm hearing. We'll talk about that later in the transfer deadline day recap tonight. But also, I mean, Quadrado left, Tandemegi left. There's spare people that's left, even though it's not that many pieces. But if you add all of them together, also Dean Henderson left, I think, for like 50 million, maybe plus 5 million as well. Not that much money, but either way, all of that would be adding up. So technically, we should be having that money. But hey, either all, it is what it is. Big up to Shinatu says, it's my first time being with you here on live lately. Oh my god, big up to you. I mean, it's been a while since I've been, what should I say, doing a live, you can say. I'd be most likely doing it more so on the weekend. So big up to you for being here. We will be having more live throughout this week. I'm so excited. Big up everybody. Keep liking. How much likes do we have so far? Big up to those of you who were here earlier in the day to watch me react to Sofyan Amrabat. Let's just double check how much likes we got. We got 15 likes. I think we can do better. And big up to those of you who have been subscribing as well. We are on the road, like I said, to 3K subscribers. So let's try to make that happen, shall we? Also, do let me know where you guys are watching from, which country. I think Sofia can Amrabat play a full 90 minutes more than once a week. I don't believe he probably can. But you have to just rotate, you know? That's what rotation means, you know? Obviously, like it was mentioned, he hasn't played that many games yet. He's been waiting for us since June. Okay, it's September 1st, people. We're in a new month. It's officially like it's fall right now. Summer is over, people. It's over. So we'll have to wait and see. Judah says, "Are you really sure we're getting Amrabat in the team? Because I really want to see him performing incredibly." Yes, it's been reported. Once again, I state to those who are new here, it's been reported by Fabrizio Romano, okay, the Here We Go guru, and David Ornstein. Especially when it comes to David Ornstein, he you know, when he drops, he don't be very active, such as Fabrizio Romano. Fabrizio Romano just keeps going in with news, boom, 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 lots of tweets. But once David Ornstein be dropping them gems, the tweets, you know it happened. It's happening. Okay, he wouldn't do that if it isn't happening. You know what I'm saying? So yes, of course, I completely understand if you're being a bit like, okay, I'm a bit unsure. Wait, I will let you guys know, of course, once we hopefully get it wrapped up with medicals. I'm pretty sure I heard a few hours ago that a private plane from Firenze, I believe, was scheduled to come to, you know. I wonder if he's going to go straight to Manchester or if they probably would be traveling to London either late today or tomorrow, but I could be wrong. Chris says the loan is probably because of the AFCON early on 2024. There's always the risk of injury while away on international duty. No, I mean, it could be. I don't think it is, to be fair. We really are short with the money, is what they are letting us know, at least. The hierarchy up at the Man United. So yeah, but it could be. But then again, the thing is, it's a bit weird that it's not necessarily an obligation to buy, but it's actually an option to buy. I think make it permanently for sure. Maybe give him like a proper contract once maybe Afghanistan. You could do that. We'll see. Hello, Palumba. Hope you're doing well. Music so far Amrabat will play against Arsenal or not. I believe I heard if we end up registering him before certain time today, it could happen. It could happen. But don't necessarily expect it to be. For me, the most important thing is that he's we'll have to wait and see. Like I said, I will be doing a live match preview for the game later tonight. It's going to be at 7 p.m. UK. So I will be talking about that then. But I did. Oh, by the way, Brandon Jones to Spurs. Here we go. Okay, lots of day transfers happening. Yo, okay. We'll see though. It could happen. It could happen. But Højlund will be available on Sunday. Abdullah said, "Big up this channel. Come on, Amrabat. We finally signed. Thank you, Abdullah. Yes, big up. Big up, Jordan. Hope you're doing well. It is a loan. Mount will be benched. I don't care. To be honest, if you're good enough, you'll play. At this point, I couldn't give a damn. We have to just rotate. That's what we have to do. We got Champions League. I did do a short little video yesterday reacting to the Champions League draw. So if you guys haven't checked it out, definitely feel free to do that after this stream is done. But yeah, we're in the group with the Bayern and Copenhagen, who used to be the former team of Rasmus Højlund. We also have Galatasaray as well. So we have to rotate. And we still, we're going to be playing in the Carabao Cup. That's going to be starting, I think it was September 25th. At the end of this month, we're going to be having Carabao Cup starting. And, of course, FA Cup next year. So you have to rotate, essentially, is what we need to do. So I'm thinking Mount will just be another option. And also he's injured. Okay, I don't know when exactly he's coming back. We'll wait. Versus Amrabat versus the lower block teams will be still magnifique. Ronaldo says, I think there is an option to buy because his contract ends next summer, so they don't want to let him to go for free. Yeah. And I get that. Yes, do like, and subscribe. Pick up Casey. I feel like it's been a while. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Ronaldo said, glad Rasmus is good for Sunday. Me too. Oh, Brace says 45 million pounds for Brandon Johnson. Wow, the market's overinflated. Yep. Chelsea's fault. You know what? Let's blame Chelsea and Liverpool. Well, Liverpool tried to do the 110 million, slapping that up casually for Caicedo, but for him to then just leave and go to Chelsea. So how about we blame them? Because people are blaming us. We're blaming you, Chelsea and Liverpool. Chindu says, I feel more better. Is it possible I could be getting your pop-up live notification? What do you think? Wait, I feel more better. If possible, I could be getting your pop-ups live notification. Wait, are you saying like, wait, if I understand you correctly, and do correct me if I don't get it, are you saying you are not getting the notification on when I'm live? Do click on the notification bell next to the subscriber button and click on all posts. That's when you're more likely to be getting notified. Okay? But I will be back with 2 more streams today. Ooh, Sofia's on fire today. Football Power Hour says the EPL is in trouble. I'm back here. You better. Yes. Do subscribe, by the way, to Football Power Hour. Show him some love, fellow United supporter. We've collabed several times before. Every Friday has like one of the most like fun shows. The Happy Hour. Sadly, I haven't been able to be there for a while, but definitely I'll be there in the future again. But do subscribe to this channel and just, show some love because he makes great, fun content. So show my brother some love. I said, Sofia, from what you know of Amrabat, what is his best quality? For me, especially when it comes to Amrabat, I just love how progressive he is with the ball, how he drives the ball retention plays that. Also very good. Physically, also on it. I think he will definitely 100% be, a good fit for the Premier League. I just have a feeling. I know that, Paulinho from Fulham now is going to Bayern. So that's definitely a wonderful addition. I know there's been a lot of people that was like, oh, why aren't we getting Paulinho? Premier League proven. I get that. And I rate him. I just generally also am thinking Amrabat would be a very good addition from what we need because Paulinho would be way too much similar to an Amrabat. No, not to an Amrabat, to a Casemiro, even though he still is technically good. But I think a lot of people are forgetting that Amrabat is actually very good on the ball. And like I said, the midfield will be softened. It will be looking very good, 100%. Liverpool, lost goal, and what have we got to Toulouse in the Europa League? I mean, you're going to be hearing, I made a YouTube Shorts video, having the, the Europa League anthem in the background, and I was like, singing on top of it. That video, oh my God, that YouTube Shorts, it's still getting views. It got over 11,000 views. And a lot of Liverpool fans are angry with me. They're still commenting 7-0, 7-0. We got 6 Champions League. We got what else? You're not going to win the Champions League anyways. Oh my God, I really hurt a lot of Liverpool fans with that. It was just banter. Come on, it's still a funny video. Either way. Lovely, Sofia. See you on the next one. Big up to Lumba. Yes, see you on the next one. Red says all the pressure is on Arsenal to win this weekend at them. 100%. But the thing is, if they do win, I just don't want us to be smacked up. Okay, I'm not going to sit there and see no 7-0, no 6-0, anything. Even though a lot of Arsenal fans are saying, like, I think it depends on what Arteta does. If Arteta starts to do, again, way too much tinkering, way too much experimenting, then it's going to be a long day for Arsenal, I'll tell you that much. But we do struggle away from home, but we have to make sure we got to fix that at some point. We have to. We can't stay there and say, oh, this is going to be, we're not going to win, we're away from. Nah. We'll talk about that later, though. see there's another tweet coming here. I'm just going to double check if there's anything. No, it's actually not United related. Let's see here. Also, fans are saying 7-0. There are a few. Not everybody. There are a few. There are some. There are some that's like, you're going to get slapped up. And we're going to destroy you. And I'm like, okay. Technically, when we played against Arsenal last season, even though we did lose at their ground, it wasn't like obliteration. We actually was better then. It might have been Eriksen was there, he was, but he looked a little bit tired at the end. But still, it wasn't like I think it was like a last minute goal from Eddie Nketiah. But overall, I felt like it was a good game, very toe to toe type of game. The game where we played at home and we won 3-1, that's when they were dominating a lot more, but we were just really effective. So it's going to be very difficult, but I'm hopeful. And now finally we actually have a proper striker on the bench. We can't necessarily expect Rasmus Højlund to do a madness on Sunday. I hope he can. I hope he scores a screamer. I hope he scores on his debut. I hope he does a hat trick on his debut. But let's not put that much pressure on the kid, shall we? It all depends what United do in the first 20 minutes of the game. Yeah, I think that will probably set the precedent of the majority of the game. Shinidu says, I can't wait. Honestly, can't wait to see Højlund putting in the work because we really need the 3 point. We do. I want the 3 points. I'll even take a draw. It depends on how it goes. But I just want to see us trying. If we do lose with dignity. But I want us. I'm gonna pick us up. I'm gonna say, hey. But I'm not gonna say my prediction yet. We're gonna save that to tonight's match preview. Because the Dark Horse, do you believe Man United that they don't want to break the FFP rules? Nope. That's why Amrabat on loan using Henderson money as fee. Yeah. I don't believe it. Because why does that only have to be related to us? Why? Fulham was ready to put in 30 million, okay, for Amrabat. Nottingham Forest was putting in 70 million for Amrabat. What are we doing here? No. I don't believe it. I think it's all just crap. It's bull. Pick up. Both teams looking to get a decent win. Sunday will be fun. Sofia, which Arsenal players could cause havoc versus United? You know what? Let me answer that question because I don't want to necessarily make this like an Arsenal Man United preview because I'm going to be doing that later either way. It's a good question. Once this stream is done, I'm pretty sure this will, or maybe I haven't actually done that. Let me do that real quick. Let me try to redirect the stream to tonight's match preview. But I will be answering some more questions. I'll be here 5 more minutes and then I'll have to end this because I do have 2 more streams later today. So I do want to relax a little bit and get ready for those streams, of course. But yeah, I was just gonna wait. No, that's not the one. Yeah, but keep getting the likes up, by the way, people. There we go. We're just gonna redirect this. There. Boom. Okay, Chelsea FFP merchants also. Brazy says, thoughts on what Regulon could do for use at Liverpool? Regulation. That's funny, man. I ain't gonna lie. No, that's funny. Wait. Did you? Nah, you actually said, for fuck's sake, autocrate. I thought you did that on purpose. Nah, you're lying. You meant to say regulation and not Regulon. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's a loan. We could terminate it in January, but the fact that our board wasn't even able to get our manager his first priority loan, which was actually Cucurella. You want to get Cucurella, so I just don't understand why we weren't able to do that. Either way, I was way more open to getting Cucurella as I rate him a lot more. Regulon, I ain't gonna hold you. Doesn't give me much. But hey, it's a loan, temporary loan until Luke Shaw is back and Malacia is back, and then we'll say bye-bye in January, most likely. If this was a permanent signing, I'll be like, yeah, long day. But it is what it is. We should be so thankful to Amrabat for choosing us and fighting the odds to join us. What? Imagine, like, see, you don't get that type of passion anymore. There's so many, like bless up, and this is not me trying to throw, Caicedo on the bus, but the guy wanted to join Man United back in, like COVID times, even though like he actually would have been like I think 5 million, but we decided not to go for him. Ridiculous, but either way. And then Arsenal, he wanted to go to, St. Madness then, and then Chelsea at the end, right? So you don't really be getting a player that's like, no, this team, only this team. That doesn't always happen. And hey, I'm not, trying to criticize players that be like, you know what, I just want to go, not just necessarily just for the money, but maybe this project seems way better for me, yada, yada, yada. This team is okay, because you have to also focus on, you need the different factors. Okay, how will it be? Will I be able to get a lot of playing time? Okay, how is the fans? Okay, how is the city? Especially if you have, for instance, family, you have to take that into account as well. If you have a significant other partner, you have kids as well. It's not just about, okay, this team and we go. But the fact that he's been very clear, even though there's been so many teams coming in for him, he's only set his eyes on Man United. That makes me so excited. It makes me happy. Okay? Because then I'll be like, you know what? Once we do see him on that pitch wearing that Man United kit, you're going to see a player that actually is playing for the badge 100%. I hope that what he has shown now for the past few months, I hope he can also emulate that, the same passion as well on the pitch. Because, boy, am I excited to see him play. Lord have mercy. If there's any. Okay, that's something else. By the way, big up. A lot of, new people subscribing today. Big up to y'all. Keep liking. Okay. Let's see how many likes do we have now. 23. We can do better. We can do better. Let's get into 30. Okay. I'll read the rest of your comments and then I have to wrap up because I do need to eat and relax. Future says, woohoo! I'm excited, but the Glazers are always tough with United 100, especially away from home. It's gonna be tough, but hey, we move. Ravi says, Sofyan Amrabat, it does look like juicy, like Biggie Smalls for United. Hey, Bracelet, nah, I swear so. okay. I mean, Bracelet, if you did, hey, it was funny. I ain't judging you, but okay. At least you got some sort of defense cover. We still do need another center back, though. Don't get it twisted. We do. I mean, right now, I think we're looking at signing Johnny Evans on a year contract. I hate my board, man. I hate them. Brazy says Caicedo said his favorite clubs were Real Madrid, Man United, Arsenal, then Chelsea. I'm a fucking asshole. Pure mercenary, Lord have mercy. I mean, hey, bless up, collect that paycheck, brother. Collect that ching, collect that moolah, collect that dinero. I ain't judging you, I ain't judging you. Right, so Sofia is Amrabat better as a sub or starter, depending on what fixture you play. I mean, I think you could slot him in and have him play for several games. Why not? Some games you would really need him to start, and others you can maybe. The thing is, though, it definitely adds that Casemiro can also relax. That Casemiro do needs to have some competition. We can't have Casemiro always playing every single game. So it will be smart to just change it up a bit. Have them, maybe both of them can start together, and then one of them can go and get subbed off with somebody else. I mean, if McTominay stays, maybe McTominay does play a little bit more until January, when Eriksen comes in and play alongside Casemiro, or he plays alongside an Amrabat. You never know, or something like that. So for me, we'll see. Wait, somebody said, "Oh my days, Salah news." What happened? Before I end, what? Salah? What happened? News. What type of song news? That's on Liverpool getting that Gravenberch guy. Oh yeah. I mean, it is what it is. For me, I was, I was saying I wouldn't mind getting Gravenberch, but it has to then be that we still get an Amrabat. We can't get only Gravenberch and not Amrabat, because with Liverpool, Gravenberch is not a 6. You know, they have Endo, but they probably should. They still do need another 6 in there because Fabinho is not there. So they need somebody else. Like, with all due respect, and I really do rate Alexis McAllister, but he's not a 6. Definitely not. If you need him sometimes, okay, but you still do. What happens if something, if Endo suddenly gets suspended? Is Gravenberch going to be a 6? I don't know about that. More of a ball carrier. Silky with it. But good signing for Liverpool. It is what it is. It is what it is. So they just upped their offer. Ooh, really? Oh, I cannot wait to react to the transfers later tonight. Rest it's a good price, Gravenberch, and he's 21. Yeah, for sure. For sure. But you do need a 6. If you get it, I don't know. Also, you do need a center back as well. We'll see. I think we're going to just end it at here. Thank you all so much for being here for this live reaction to Sofyan Amrabat becoming a Manchester United player. Or here we go. We'll probably hear very soon, like, medicals on the way and him signing on the dotted line later and whatnot. But either way, I will be back, later tonight, 7 p.m. UK time, to do a live match preview for Arsenal versus Man United. The game is going to be played on Sunday. We'll do a match preview today because I kind of want to have more of a chill day tomorrow. But so live match preview, and once this video here is done, it redirects you to that live, and then I'll be back 10 p.m. UK, so an hour before the transfer deadline day, summer window closes. We'll be live then and talk about the different transfer that has happened so far today, and maybe just overall, and just reacting. We do a little bit of recap, and then maybe we're live on air. Maybe we suddenly get like a whoa late transfer happening. You never know. Okay, before I leave, let me answer this. Samir says, what are the terms for Amrabat's deal? Option or obligation to buy? If option, this is the worst deal ever for the player. It's an option. I'm pretty sure it doesn't say anything that it's an obligation, but it's an option to buy. Okay? I believe personal terms, that was agreed a long time ago, but we'll probably hear more of this. Once it's signed, we'll hear more. So I'll update you with any Amrabat news, like I said, for the live match preview, Arsenal versus Man United. But I gotta go, guys. Thank you for being here. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. And of course, also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are on the road to 3K subscribers. Let's make that happen. Okay, 3,000. Hopefully that can happen. Maybe we can say by the end of this month. That would be great. All right. Either way, see you later tonight for 2 more streams. But I'm out. Bye-bye. See you later.
Are you all right? Yes. No, you are all left.